Jackson for the point. Back to better through the block and down. Field goal. Back to pass. He'll look to fire deep and intercepted. Stretchy diving. He's in.
Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a good Tuesday night. Welcome to Fargo North High School. It's another edition of volleyball, EDC Volleyball tonight. A big two-point matchup as the Fargo North Spartans are hosting the West Fargo High Packers. Joel Morgan with you here tonight on yourliveevent.com as we get down to, believe it or not, just the final few weeks of this 2021 high school volleyball season, and some potential seeding spots could be swapped tonight as there is a whole slew of two-point matches going on throughout the Eastern Dakota Conference. Aside from this two-point matchup tonight between West Fargo and Fargo North, we're looking at two-point contest between Wahpeton and Red River, Fargo South and Valley City, Shanley and Devils Lake, as well as West Fargo Cheyenne against Grand Forks Central. Those two-point matchups could be the thing that decides where you play come EDC tournament, which again is just a few weeks away, especially with this shortened week here with Thursday and Friday. No classes for West Fargo and Fargo, as well as schools throughout the state of North Dakota. Look at the EDC standings right now. It is Cheyenne 21-6 overall, 14-2 in the Eastern Dakota Conference, with an identical 21-6 but 13-2 EDC record is Shanley. And then West Fargo behind them, 12-3 in the Eastern Dakota Conference, 20-7 overall this season. And Fargo Davies 11-6, Fargo North 9-6, South 8-7, Valley City 7-8, Red River 4-11, Wahpeton 3-12, Devils Lake 2-14, and Grand Forks Central 1-13. So now you see why that EDC two-point games could really bump you up a couple spots in those EDC standings. We'll tell you how West Fargo and Fargo North have looked as of late as our pregame show continues. It's high school volleyball on yourliveevent.com.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
We built Irie Insurance with one philosophy: hire great people and provide great service and options. We want to help protect your home, farm, crops, personal, and your businesses. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance, and since day one we have followed this golden rule to help protect you. That's why we have so many locations like West Fargo, Devils Lake, Hope, Hillsboro, Mackville, and Towner. To find out more about Irie Insurance, go to IrieInsurance.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity employer and provider.
Welcome back to our Irie Insurance pregame show. It's EDC Volleyball on yourliveevent.com. Fargo North hosting West Fargo, a two-point EDC matchup. Look at how the season has been as of late for this West Fargo team. Well, they got tested taking part in the Fargo Invite Tournament, losing matches against Sioux Falls, Washington out of South Dakota, and losing in 3 sets against Bismarck Century. They've returned to EDC play, first with a straight set loss against West Fargo Cheyenne, and then back-to-back straight set wins, first over Devils Lake and then against Fargo Davies. After this two-point matchup, there's just 3 matches left in this regular season before the EDC tournament set to begin November 6th. It will be after tonight 2 road matches, one against Red River, one against Central, and then they'll finish their regular season at home November 2nd against Valley City. As for the Fargo North Spartans, looking at how their season has gone, again, just as of late, they got tested as well in that Fargo Invite Tournament. In fact, it was against conference opponents, losing to Davies and Cheyenne, and then picking up a win against Fargo South. They're then returned to regular EDC play. It was a 5-set win against Fargo South. After this two-pointer tonight, they as well will have just 3 matches left, 2 of those at home. first week from today against Central, and then that following Thursday against Wahpeton before ending their regular season on the road against Shanley. So get a spot for them to move up in the EDC standings. This is our IRA Insurance pregame show. We'll come back to meet your starting lineups when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
Basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common. They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Welcome back here to Fargo North High School. We'll get set for our national anthem and starting lineups. It's West Fargo against Fargo North.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, will you please stand and remove your hats for the presentation of the colors by the Fargo Public Schools Air Force Junior ROTC under the direction of Colonel Stephen Muse and Chief Master Sergeant James Gibson. The color guard team is commanded by Cadet Matthew Raisler, accompanied by Cadet Michelle Bennett, Cadet Parker Leadall, and Cadet John Garcia. We ask that you please remain standing in respectful silence following the anthem until the colors have been retired from the floor. Our national anthem this evening will be a trumpet solo performed by Fargo North senior Alex Flores. Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Spartandale for tonight's EDC match between the visitors on the scoreboard, the West Fargo Packers, and your home team, the Fargo North Spartans. Let's meet the teams. First of all, the Packers non-starters include number 8, Kea Samick, number 11, Allie Halverson, number 14, Emma Villanueva, number 23, Aubrey Finn, number 24, Hannah Norton, and number 32, Riley Gassetti. And now the starters for the Packers. A senior outside hitter, number 1, Nadia Biakuski. An 8th grader, the libero, number 47, Reina Biakuski. A junior defensive specialist, number 5, Solvig Seymour. A junior middle hitter, number 9, Chloe Fowl. Senior middle hitter, number 12, Lexi Olson. A junior center, number 28, Olivia Soini. And a senior outside hitter, number 34, Mary Schnell. The head coach for the Packers is Kelsey Gibbons, assisted by Hadley Steppen, Twyla Nagowski, and Evan Martell. Now let's meet the Spartans. First of all, the non-starters, number 1, Amberly Hansen. Number 2, Grace Miller. Number 4, Emma Thomason. Number 6, Taylor Tedford. Number 8, Betsy Schultz. And number 13, Hayden Collinson. And now the starters for the Spartans. A junior, 5'6", libero, number 3, Riley Bart. A senior, 5'10", right side hitter, number 7, Grace Miller. A senior, 6-foot-tall middle hitter, number 9, Megan Dirk. A junior, 6-foot-tall outside hitter, number 10, Reagan Carlson. A sophomore, 5'5", defensive specialist, number 11, Evie Bird. A senior, 5'10", center, number 12, Emily Skillicky. And a senior, 5'11", middle hitter, number 14, Jocelyn Speak. Head coach for the Spartans is Rachel Hummel, assisted by Greg Kelrow, Morgan Dozell, Erica Hubbard, Rose Johnson, and Lexi Bachmeier. The officials for tonight's match, the R1 is Marnie Heichek, R2 is Meredith Holtfred. The line judges, Leanne Beachy and Courtney Walsh.
And that is our starting lineup here for tonight's matchup between Fargo North and West Fargo. We'll step aside. We'll be back with set number 1 on yourliveevent.com.
Going to NDSCS, I found out way more than just like sports. I met a lot of people just on my floor, and then different activities you could go to that were on campus. I for sure will look back on all the memories and love it. My name is Grace, and I'm here for my future.
First week of college, I can't tell you how many friends I've made. It's a family, you know what I mean? Like every time I go to a meeting, like everyone knows my name. They're always kind to me. I love it. I can't explain how much I love it here. My name is Junior, and I'm here for my future.
If you want help from a firm who has integrity, respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the benefit of the community, then look no further than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys are dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, and Castleton, or visit our website at www.onsteadlaw.com.
And we are back. Set number 1, EDC 2-point volleyball matchup between the Fargo North Spartans and the West Fargo Packers. It will be Fargo North serving first. Emily Skalecki will do the serving first. This one comes across, and it is hit in the back row. It's going to be an ace. Fargo North will score first. 1-0 in their lead here in set number 1. Skalecki put that ace through, and it was just misplayed in the back row by Mary Schnell. And the only time these two teams will meet in the regular season. Skalecki about center of the back row, serves across. This time Schnell gets a piece of it, bump set, drags it back inside, and it's cleared by Fiakuski, the libero, and played on the north side. Set near side, hammered into a block. Nice job recovering the front row for Sony, and sent back, but hit a little long by West Fargo, and 2-0 North's lead. Soini had a good hit on that ball, and this one just came long as it's back to the service line. Skalecki's serve. This one hit center, back row. Bit of an overpass, tipped up front by North. There to recover on the hit was Schnell, but they will call a violation against West Fargo, and a 3-0 lead here for North. They have jumped out to an early lead. This 2-point win could help in the standings for either one of these two teams with the EDC tournament set to begin November 3rd. Skolecki's serve hit by Schnell in the back row. Bump set puts it back to Soini. That is going to come across from West Fargo. Bump set near side for North and hammered into a block on a big hit from Reagan Carlson. Her teammates unable to get a piece of the ball. 3-1 the score. Point inside out going to the Packers, and the Packers will get to serve for the first time here in this first set. Chloe Fow, the junior, to serve. Her team down 3-1 here in set number 1. Foul serve started in the back row, overpass, reeled back in by Skolecki, but unable to clear the net. Miller on the hits. 3-2, Packers are within 1. 3 matches left in the regular season after tonight for both of these teams. As Fow's next serve, this one started in the back row, set to the far side. Carlson gets it across, picked up in the front row by the Packers. Cleared left side and a kill. Nadia Fiakovsky will get the kill, and we are tied 3-3. Fiakovsky did not put a whole lot on that hit, just had good placement as the next serve across. Bumped near side by Embry Hansen. Pass back to Hansen, pass comes to Miller. Miller gets it across, sent back by West Fargo. 3-3 our score here in set 1. Low pass recovered and cleared by Fiakovsky across the net. North gets called for a violation up front, and West Fargo takes their first lead here in set number 1, 4-3. Chloe Fow back to serve. Her team was down 3-1 when she went to the service line. They now lead 4-3. Pass comes center, dump set across on a hit from Dirk. Packers on the offensive. Pass to Fiakovsky. She'll get it over, but it's blocked up front, and I believe that block will be Latunsky. That block will be Miller and Dirk on the block. 4-4. We are tied for the second time. Point inside out going to North. Reagan Carlson will do the serving. This one rifled across, goes long. Good read in the back row. Mary Schnell was holding off. 5-4 Fargo North's lead here in this first set.
For the Packers, number 24, Anna Norton. Olivia Soini to serve.
Olivia Soini will serve for the West Fargo Packers. This one hit in the back row by Bartz the libero. Comes to the near side and just mistimed on the hit from Hayden Tollefson. Tollefson about a step or two in front of it, didn't hit it cleanly. 6-4 the lead for the Packers. Next serve across. Played on the far sideline by Tedford. Set up front, hammered across by North. A block up front, but it hits the ribbon of the net for Tollefson. Her teammates able to recover and pick it up for North. Here comes West Fargo on the attack, and a good set comes to Alexis Olsen. And Olsen is able to find open space between the defense. 7-4 West Fargo leads now in set number 1. They were down at 1.3-0. They've come back to take the lead. Soini's serve played on the near sideline. Bump set comes from Skolecki, and it's hit into a block from Hayden Tollefson. Anna Norton with the block. Rather, it will be a kill, so it will be a point for Fargo North. So strike that will be 7-5. Fargo North down by 2, and they are serving here, trying to come back from behind. Megan Dirk serving, started back row, libero, overpass, hit back. There to recover Fiakovsky, pass left side. Fiakovsky across, and we'll get it by a diving Emily Skolecki. 8-5. West Fargo gets a quick point and a side out. Nadia Fiakovsky will serve. Fiakovsky's serve hit by the libero. Bartz comes right over to the West Fargo side. Fiakovsky libero sets it up back row for Nadia Fiakovsky, and she gets a well-placed kill in the back row. 9-5 West Fargo's lead. 4-point advantage, marking their largest lead of this first set. Nadia Fiakovsky's serve, bump back row, low pass. A diving attempt comes from Skolecki, but she is unable to get there on the low pass that comes from Tedford in the back row. 10-5 West Fargo. They double up Fargo North in this first set. Good crowd out here on hand tonight as Fiakovsky's serve goes to the back row to Tedford, set to the right side, hammered across, played by Fiakovsky, reeled back in by Fiakovsky, and cleared across the net by Schnell. A diving hit sends it right back across. Fiakovsky clears it in the back row. Bumped up front from Skalicki. Pass to the near side. Goes back row to Fiakovsky. Set to the left side to Schnell. Schnell through a block. And 11-5 is the lead for West Fargo. So a good rally coming here in this first set. Packers were down by 3, now lead by 6. Nadia Fiakovsky's next serve. Bumped in the back row, overpass recovered and cleared by Grace Miller. Started by Fiakovsky, teed up and hammered across, but played by the libero Bartz now to the right side. Through on a hit from Tullifson from North. Packers on the attack. It comes to the near side, and it's well placed by Mary Schnell. She's had back-to-back kills for the Packers, who lead 12-5. Packers rolling right now. Nadia Fiakovsky at the line. This one takes a little bit off of it, and it's a short hit. It's going to be an ace. Taylor Tedford was fooled by the off speed, and 13-5 is the score, and we're going to get a timeout by Rachel Hummel, the head coach for Fargo North. We'll step aside. We'll be back. It's high school volleyball in your
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
Degelman does put the effort and time into their employees by training them.
It's something that you think you couldn't do, but you can actually do it because you were trained to do it.
Once I got my confidence up, now I just feel pride.
I'm very proud to be leading the team that builds the toughest product in the manufacturing and agricultural industry.
13-5, West Fargo leads Fargo North in set number 1. Welcome back to this 2-point EDC match on yourliveevent.com. Fiakovsky serving out of the timeout. Played on the near side by Tullifson. Pass back to Tullifson into a block. That was Alexis Olson and Hannah Norton on the block. 14-5, so the timeout does not work in favor of the Fargo North Spartans. Nadia Fiakovsky continues to serve. Substitution on the court for Fargo North. We'll get that here in a second as a serve from Fiakovsky, played by Tedford, set up to Miller, and Miller cross. And she will get a block on the hit, so it's 15-5, a 10-point lead for West Fargo. They are really dialed in right now. Fiakovsky's serve, hit by Bartz, and miscommunication up front, 16-5 the score. Wayne North came out, almost could do no wrong in that first trip to the service line. Now it feels like Fiakovsky has been at the line for a stretch here. Her next serve took a little off of it. It's hit by Miller, bumps it to the near side, comes to Holm, who gets it across. West Fargo on the attack, comes to Schnell. Schnell hits it back row, played by Tedford, set to the near side to Holm. Holm across, hit by Fiakovsky, the libero, set to the left side. Schnell across a kill. On this big run for West Fargo, Schnell's had about 3 or 4 kills, and it's a 17-5 lead in the opening set. Fiakovsky's serve off the hands of Tedford, set to the near side, comes to Holm, and Holm gets a kill. The back row held up, thought it was going long. That will end the long run for West Fargo, makes it 17-6 Packers. Fargo North has some work here to try to gain some ground. Betsy Schultz will come in, and Schultz will be the one to come back to serve. Packers lead by 11. They had a big run that really, with Fiakovsky at the line, that put that big separation. Fargo North looking for the same thing. It's played by Fiakovsky, set up front and hammered right down for a kill. Alexis Olson gets the quick point and side out right back. 18-6 the score. Raina Fiakovsky next up to serve. goes across. Started in the back row, picked up at the circle by Schills to the near side. Hammered across, played by Fiakuski. Set comes to Schnell. Schnell into a block. She will one-handed. It's set to the near side across from Norton. Played by Tedford. Set near side across Galicki. Nice dig, sliding dig coming from Soini as it's cleared by the Packers. Packers lead 18-6. Sent across the net by Holm for Fargo North. Fiakuski sets to Fiakuski, who puts it to the back row, and it's played by Tedford. It's been a long volley between these two teams as it's put across by Schnell, played back row by Tedford, set to the near side, and across played by Fiakuski. She answers the call. Comes to Schnell, free balls it across, dug by Bartz, set to the right side, goes to Holm, and Fiakuski again will make a play on the ball, and the Packers will get it across. Hammered and across for a kill. Chloe Fowl finally ends the long volley and makes it 19-6. West Fargo State or Fargo North stayed in system. West Fargo responded each time as Raina Fiakuski's serve hit by Tedford comes to the near side across and dug out by Soini. Right side Schnell, and Schnell hits it on the wrong side of the line for the Packers. 19-7 the score in set one. Point inside out to the Fargo North Spartans. Evie Berg will come in. She will do the serving. Reagan Carlson will take a spot in the front row. The serve hit by Schnell. Set by Soini. Hammered across. Nice dig played by Bartz. Cleared across on the free ball for the North Spartans. Set to Schnell. Schnell down for another kill. Mary Schnell, the senior hitter, has racked up the points here in the first set. 20-7 the score. Pressure time right now for Fargo North. Solveig Seymour will serve for West Fargo. Her serve hit in the back row. Picked up by Schiltz. Put across by North. Packers trying to close out this set, and that's a good start. A kill for Chloe Fowl. She gets the back right corner. 21-7 the score. Seymour, the juniors' next serve. Dug in the back row and played at the front row. Goes on the side of the Packers. Gets dug out by Sweet. And North unable to clear their side of the net. 22-7 the score. Seymour's serve. Overpass on the back row. Nice job digging out of the net and timing it with Schiltz. Cleared by North. Played by Fiakuski. Bumps it to the near side. Goes to Schnell. She will get it across. North sets right side. Carlson across. Misplayed back row. Fiakuski there to recover it, and West Fargo extends the play. Pass to the near side for North. Put across the net by Skalicki. Played by Schnell. Pass back to Schnell, and another kill. Mary Schnell gets the kill. 23-7 the score. Packers 2 points away from a 1-0 lead. Seymour serve. Hit by Bartz. Pass near side. Skalicki hits the ribbon of the net. North able to respond, comes to Schnell. She gets it down, and it comes off the hands of Schills and is cleared across the net by Skalicki and winds up getting a point. 23-8 the score, and the Spartans are able to get a side out and go to Riley Bartz, the junior libero. Service hit by Seymour. Pass to Schnell into a block. Dug out of the back row by West Fargo. The Packers clear. Packers were down early 3-0. They've come back here to obviously take this big lead as the ball is hit long by Fargo North. 24-8, and now we're looking at set point. And it'll be Mary Schnell, the senior. She's racked up a lot of points here in this first set. Fitting she'd be the one to try to close this one out with the score 24-8. Her serve, dug in the back row, picked up at the circle, set up front. Put across, played by Fiakuski to Fiakuski, gets it to the back row, dug by Bartz. set to the near side and goes long. It will be an unforced error coming, I believe, against Carlson, but it will be set point. 25-8 the score here in set number 1, and West Fargo takes a 1-0 lead. We'll be back with set 2 here on YourLiveEvent.com.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
This one. And we are back on YourLiveEvent.com. Set number 1 went to the West Fargo Packers, 25-8. Packers down early, 3-0, and it was with Nadia Fiakuski at the service line. Just this long, extended trip where they started running off the lead. You think about it, it was 3-0, and then a 25-5 scoring run to close out that first set. So the Packers lead 1-0 here in this EDC 2-point matchup. Got 3 regular season matches left for both of these teams. The first round, the play-in round of the EDC tournament, will begin November 3rd, and both these teams are well in position. Don't have to worry about that play-in match. Tournament will then have the quarterfinal round be at the higher seed, with the final round, the semifinal, and the state tournament placing rounds will be played at Red River. Remember, if you miss any of the action, you can find our matches archived at YourLiveEvent.com. Keep up to date with all of our schedules at YourLiveEvent.com. Also find Your Live Event on Twitter. The Packers at our left, at our right, will be the Spartans. West Fargo ready to go. Raina Fiakuski, their libero, standing on the near side waiting for the check of the lineup before she can find her way into the rotation. Will Fargo North need a few extra minutes to talk to their coach, Rachel Hummel, as they get set to now return back out on the courts. So 25-8 was the score of set 1 in favor of the West Fargo Packers, and now we will get a check of those lineups. Riley Bartz, the libero, will come in for Fargo North. Will take the spot of Emma Thomason. And now Raina Fiakuski will get out on the court for West Fargo. She'll take the spot of Lexus Olsen. It will be the Packers to serve first. Mary Schnell will serve first. Schnell had a handful plus of kills coming in that first set. In fact, she served for set point. Her serve comes across. It's hit by Carlson, set to the near side to Miller. And it was on the wrong side of the line for the Spartans. One nothing West Fargo. Schnell's serve, and it's an ace. It comes off the hands of Riley Bartz, the libero. 2-0 West Fargo. So a quick start here for the Packers, trying to carry the momentum from that first set win. Schnell's serve. Hit by Bartz, overpass tipped up front, and it was right to Fiakuski, who puts it down for a kill. A 3-0 lead for West Fargo. Packers coming out strong. Schnell's serve. Took a little bit off it, played up front, set to the far side. Carlson hammers it. Fiakovsky makes the play. It's set to Fiakovsky into a block, comes off some hands and cleared by the Packers. They were all bunched up trying to play the ball, and it works out in their favor. Schnell plays it back row, set to Fiakovsky into a block, and again comes off some hands, but this time they're going to call a lift on someone. Packers trying to get lucky twice. Can't on that one. Point to side out to Fargo North, 3-1 the score. Everyone just kind of collapsed on the ball. The first time it happened, it just was well placed off hands, intentional or unintentional. Second time they got a lift as it's Evie Berg serving for North, serving the net, cleared by Fiakovsky. Started in the back row, picked up front, set to a hit and a cross from Dirk, but the defense responds from West Fargo. Fargo North tries again, and a kill for Grace Holm. 3-2 the score. We had 2 ties in that first set, at 3 and at 4. This one is close early on, looking for that first tie, and they won't get it as a kill comes from Chloe Fowl. 4-2. West Fargo leads. Fowl gets the kill, is rewarded with a trip back to serve for West Fargo. Again, a big 2-point matchup. 2-point matchups across the board in the EDC today. Some of them on opponents above in the standings. A kill comes from Grace Miller, well placed in front of the blockers. 4-3, Fargo North down by a point. They will get the side out. Megan Dirk will serve. Serves across, off the hands of Schnell, an ace. Dirk gets the ace, 4-4 the score. See if Fargo North can take their first leads in set 1. Schnell plays the serve, set to Fiakovsky. Fiakovsky hammers it down. Good job by Berg to respond. Comes to the near side. Hit off the hands of Seymour. Set to Fiakovsky into a block. Fiakovsky recovers. It is set by Soini across from West Fargo. They're going to call a violation. Net violation will be called against North. 5-4. Packers regain the lead. Olivia Soini will serve for West Fargo, who leads 5-4. They lead the match 1-0. Serve across, played by Berg. Set to the back row, dump set cleared for Bartz. Played by Schnell, set to Fiakovsky. Fiakovsky puts it where no one is, and it's 6-4 West Fargo. It's back to Soini. Serves across, getting the back row. Set to the far side. Miller clears the net. Comes off the hands of Olsen. Set up front. Fiakovsky clears it from the front row. Back to Fiakovsky. Fiakovsky threw a block. And it came off the hand of Berg. And Berg got the hit. Not a lot of hang time on it. 7-4. West Fargo leads by 3. 25-8 was the score of set number 1. Back to Olivia Soini, the junior. And this one came off the top of the net. Fooled everyone in the front row. It's an ace. 8-4 the score. West Fargo doubling up Fargo North. Serve from Soini. Played on the near side a little low. There to recover Berg. And it's cleared across by Skalicki, but it went long. (9-4) West Fargo. Sonia looks to her bench for the serve. Comes across. Started by North. Set to Miller. And Miller into a block. Fiakovsky and Olsen will get credit with the block. 10-4. 6-point lead for West Fargo. Soini serve hit by Bartz, the libero. Set up front, comes to Thomason, and Thomason will end that run for West Fargo. 10-5 the score. Emma Thomason will get the kill. Betsy Schills will rotate in for Fargo North, and she'll immediately come back to serve. Schiltz, the sophomore, serves it to Fiakuski. Picked up by Soini. Cross on the hit from Olsen. Fargo North responds. Near side Holm will get it across. Schill will start it. Set to Fiakuski. Fiakuski's hit is dug out of the back row by Berg, but Grace Holm gave chase, but just could not get there. 11-5. Packers with a 6-point lead, and it is Fiakuski who will do the serving. Serve from Fiakuski. Dug in the front row by Tomlinson. Set to the right side, through from Holm. Hit by Soini. Back to Fiakuski. She will get it across. Bartz will start it for North to the right side. Skalicki across. Fiakuski to Soini. Up front and across from Olsen. North is able to respond. Fargo North trails 1-0, down 11-5 here in set 2. EDC 2-point match tonight at Fargo North. Hit on the right side to Fiakuski. Dug out by Soini across from Fiakuski. Bumped by Bartz at the circle. It Schills. Near side on a hit for Holm. Nice dig from Soini. Cleared by Fiakuski. Long rally right here, and a good hit from Soini. Hit by Fiakuski. Might not clear the net. There to recover was Schnell, and now North tries to clear it. They can't. West Fargo up 12-5. We saw a rally like that in the first set that just felt endless. It just, time felt like it kept going, and it was West Fargo who was responding to Fargo North. Again, it felt like Fargo North on the offensive for most of that rally. It's an ace for Fiakuski as it gets in front of Riley Bartz, the libero. 13-5 the score. 8-point lead for West Fargo, who won the first set 25-8. Fiakuski's serve, hit by Bartz. Dirk near side to Skalicki. Picked up by Soini, bumped by Fiakuski, cleared by Fiakuski. Picked up at the circle, near side, hammered on a big hit from Skalicki. West Fargo responds and they clear the net. Fargo North will try it again, comes to Holm. Holm across, hit by Soini, bumped by Fiakuski, goes to Schnell. Schnell hits into a block. Fargo North said it was the ribbon of the net, and I think the official will agree. Yep, it will be 4 hits against Fargo North. 13-6 the score. Reagan Carlson will come in. She will be front row. Ambry Hansen will come in. She'll be back row. West Fargo trying to tie up this match. They're down 1-0. The serve hit by Schnell. Bump set by Soini. Back to Schnell. Schnell across back row. Hit by Hansen. Set to the near side, goes to Carlson, and Carlson the kill. 13-7 the score. Serve from Hansen in the net, service error. 14-7, West Fargo doubling up Fargo North. Raina Fiakuski, the 8th grader, serving for West Fargo. She comes across, hit by Bartz. At the circle is Schills, near side. Hit comes to Fiakuski. Soini to Fiakuski. She will clear the net. Fargo North looking for a rally here. Comes up front and finessed across by Emma Thomason. Thomason did not put a whole lot behind that hit. It was about the placement. 14-8 the score, and Bartz to serve. Hit by Fiakuski low, recovered by Soini, comes to Schnell, and Schnell, an unforced error. 14-9. Fargo North on a run here, down by 5. Lost the first set 25-8. Bartz's serve, hit by Schnell, bump sets. Comes from Soini across from Fiakuski, and Fargo North just not on the same page defensively. 15-9, a miscue on the defense from Fargo North, rotation from West Fargo. Seymour will come back and serve for West Fargo. They're up by 6, hit by Bartz. Grabbed at the circle, set to the right side, threw on a hit from Skalicki. Set up by Soini across the net for foul. And foul the kill, 16-9 the score. Serve goes across, hit in the back row. Set to the near side across from North. A good block up front, and it's hit by foul to Fiakuski to Schnell. Schnell goes back row to Bartz. Cleared by North. Fiakuski will set it to Fiakuski. That one comes across, hit by Bartz. North down by 7. Ball to the near side, hammered but long. And that will be against Carlson. 17-9. West Fargo's lead. Took the first set again, 25-8. Seymour serving. Serve across, hit in the back row, picked up at the circle by Shills, and North unable to clear. 18-9 the score. And it's back to Seymour to serve. Serve across. Bump set near side. Comes to Skalicki. Skalicki a kill. That will end the run for West Fargo. 18-10. Fargo North down by 8. And it's entertaining watching these Fargo North fan section go back and forth with the West Fargo fan section. As Emily Skalicki, the senior, up to serve. Her team down by 8. And it's a service error, 19-10. Fargo North about to be in pressure time. It'll be Mary Schnell, top of the service rotation, coming up for the West Fargo Packers. They took the first set 25-8. Serve across. Played on the far side, low hit recovered by Bartz and hit out of the back row by Miller. Soini will set to Fiakuski into a block, and West Fargo keeps the rally alive. Fargo North was just about to celebrate. Shoot set clears the net for Skalicki, set by Soini. Comes to Fiakuski. Fiakuski across off the hands of Bartz, and what a sway of emotions that comes from Fargo North. They thought they had themselves a point, and it comes back around instead of point for West Fargo. 20-10 West Fargo leads Fargo North. We'll step aside. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
Welcome back to Fargo North, 20-10. West Fargo leads Fargo North. They lead this match 1-0. Mary Schnell serving for the Packers. Serve comes across. Service error. The timeout works this time for Fargo North. 20-11 the score. Evie Berg will come in for Fargo North. She will serve. Grace Holm will take a spot in the front row. Fargo North looking for a big rally here in set 2. Berg's serve hit in the back row. Set to Fiakuski. Fiakuski across, comes off the hands of Holm. And Holm was just trying to get a hit on it. Gets tipped by a Packer. Soini, I believe, was the last to touch. 20-12. And a point for Fargo North. Borg's serve comes to Schnell, set to Fiakuski. Fiakuski into a block, cleared by Fiakuski. That was Raina Fiakuski who got the clear. Set by Bart's near side. It was hit by Holm into a block. Fargo North will try again to Holm. This time Holm gets it through. Grace Holm, the junior, back-to-back kills. 20-13 is the score. Fargo North starting to rack up some late points here, trying to come back. Down 20-13, lost the first set 25-8. Berg serve, hit by Schnell. Set to the near side and rifled across by Foul. Came off the hands of Bartz and into the stands. 21-13 West Fargo. Chloe Foul will try to close off this final 4 points for the Packers. Serve, hit by Bartz, tracked down by Skalicki, near side, across by Holm, and it goes long. 22-13. Lead for West Fargo. Serve from Foul. Dug by Holm. Comes to Berg. Berg clears on the dump set. Started by Schnell up front. Foul gets it through. And the defense from Fargo North recovers. They have to clear it on this next hit. They do. Good hit from Berg. West Fargo tries again. Foul hits it off the hands of Bartz into the scorer's table. Piakuski the kill. 23-13. West Fargo by 10. And it's Chloe Foul to serve again. Comes across. Hit by Holm. Back to Holm on the set. Holm hits the top of the nets. 24-13. West Fargo serving for set point. Next point for West Fargo, they'll take a 2-0 lead. Chloe Foul serve. Hit by Holm, rather by Bartz. Comes to Holm. Holm off the top of the net, recovered by Bartz. Dump set clears across, and a good job by Emily Skalicki. Had a read on the defense. Puts it right across the net, 24-14. The set will continue on to Megan Dirk. Dirk serve. Hit by Seymour, sent back by Fargo North. Hit by Fiakuski, set to Fiakuski across, and it came off a few hands before hitting the court. And West Fargo takes a 2-0 lead. They take set number 2, 25-14. Third set coming up when we return. It's high school volleyball on yourliveevent.com.
If you're an Ada business, you may be eligible to receive 1% interest loans from the Ada EDA. This 1% interest loan is available for business expansion, business renovation, business improvements, and new businesses in Ada. Visit or contact Ada City Hall to receive additional information at how your business may be eligible to receive 1% interest loans from the Ada EDA. Contact the City of Ada, 784-5520, or visit adamn.gov.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0176.
We built Irie Insurance with one philosophy: hire great people and provide great service and options. We want to help protect your home, farm, crops, personal, and your businesses. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance, and since day one, we have followed this golden rule to help protect you. That's why we have so many locations like West Fargo, Devils Lake, Hope, Hillsboro, Mackville, and Towner. To find out more about Irie Insurance, go to IrieInsurance.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity employer and provider.
Welcome back to yourliveevent.com. Joel Morgan here at Fargo North High School. It's an EDC 2-point match between the Spartans and West Fargo. And West Fargo has taken a 2-0 lead, winning 25-8, 25-14. Fargo North now with their backs against the wall here in but is the first of their final 4 matches of the regular season. Fargo North back out on the court first. West Fargo following suit, and it will be Fargo North to serve first in this third set. Again, 25-8, 25-14 were our scores of our first 2 sets. Check of the rotation. Raina Fiakuski will come out on the court for the Fargo North for the West Fargo Packers. Fargo North will put their libero, Riley Bartz, on the court.
Heading to set number 3, and it will be the Spartans to begin serving in.
And Spartans will serve first. Emily Skalicki will serve first. And Fargo North down 2-0. First serve goes across, and an ace comes off the hands of Seymour. North with a 1-0 lead. They jumped out to a 3-0 lead in the first set, ended up falling 25-8. They'll need to get an early comfortable lead coming here in this first set. Skalicki's next serve across. This time it's hit by Schnell, set by Soini across for West Fargo. Fargo North will hit into a block. First it came from Miller, and then Dirk tried to dig it out of the net. She couldn't. 1-1 our score. Point inside out West Fargo. Chloe Fowl will serve for West Fargo. Her serve hit on the far sideline by Carlson. Hit into a block by Dirk. Recovered by the Spartans. Jump set will clear for Miller. West Fargo on the offensive. Soini will set to Fiakuski, and Fiakuski the kill. 2-1 West Fargo. And it'll be back to Chloe Fowl to serve. And this one dug out, but it's an overhit by Ambry Hansen. 3-1 West Fargo. And Fowl will continue to serve. The Packers looking for a straight set win tonight in a big 2-point EDC match. Serve across. Hit by Carlson, set back to Carlson by Skalicki, and it goes long. 4-1 now the Packers lead. Chloe Fowl serves to Bartz. Bump set comes to the near side to Miller. Miller across. Nice sliding dig comes from Seymour, but the Packers do not clear the net. 4-2. Fargo North gets the point in the side out. For North, it will be Evie Berg will come in. She will go back to serve. Along with that, Grace Holm will come to the front row. Berg up to serve. This one across off the hands of Seymour, but down for Fowl. And point inside out West Fargo, 5-2 their lead. Olivia Soini will serve. Comes across and an ace. 6-2 West Fargo. Next serve from Soini. Dug in the back row, set up front, and put across by Miller, sent back by West Fargo. Fargo North will try again. Hammered across by Holm, played by Soini in the back row to Fiakuski, and Fiakuski a kill. That one arced over the back row defense. 7-2. West Fargo leads by 5. And it's back to Olivia Soini to serve. 25-8, 25-14. West Fargo taking the first 2 sets. Soini's serve, dug by Holm. Rather, Bartz set to the near side to Holm. Gets it across, but a violation called against the Packers. 7-3. Point inside out Fargo North. For the Spartans, Emma Tomlinson will come in the front row. Back row will be Megan Dirk. Here comes Dirk's serve. Hit by Fiakuski, picked up by Soini, set up for Olsen, and a kill for Alexis Olsen. Quick point inside out coming for West Fargo, 8-3 their lead. And it's back to Fiakuski for West Fargo to serve. Serve from Fiakuski goes long. Service error. Patience in the back row for Fargo North pays off. 8-4 the score for the Spartans. Betsy Schiltz will do the serving. Serve from Schiltz. Hit by Schnell. Set comes to the near side, comes across for Holverson. Came off the hands of a Spartan, so Holverson will get the kill, 9-4. And it's now Raina Fiakuski to serve for West Fargo. Serve from Fiakuski. Hit by Bartz, and trying to make the play was Grace Holm. She laid out, could not get there. 10-4 is the score, and back to Fiakuski to serve. And West Fargo looking for a straight set victory tonight. Again, a lot depending on what happens throughout the rest of the EDC, but that would give West Fargo 14 wins in EDC play. Fiakuski with the hit. Soini will set up front, across for Foul. Chloe Foul the kill. 11-4 the lead for West Fargo. On the flip side of that, Fargo North would fall to 9-8 in the EDC standings if they cannot find a big rally that needs to start here as Foul serve comes across. Picked about the circle. Shills threw on a hit for home. And a point for Fargo North, 11-5. In for Fargo North, Reagan Carlson. Carlson will go front row. Ambry Hansen will go back row and to serve. West Fargo down by 6. Fargo North down by 6. West Fargo looking for a straight set win. Serve comes across, hit by Fiakuski, reeled back in by Soini, cleared across from Foul. On the Fargo North side, it's teed up front and put across for Tomlinson. And they will say it's a point for the Packers. It was out of my line of sight as to where the line was. 12-5. West Fargo leads. Seymour serve, and that's a service error. 12-6. Fargo North back to serve.
Riley Bart serving for Fargo North.
And it will be Riley Bart serving for the Spartans. Spartans down by 6. Bart's serve. Hit by Fiakuski. Soini will set it up to the near side, hit into a block by Foul, but that block goes right into the scores table. 13-6, the lead for West Fargo, and it's Mary Schnell, the senior hitter. Schnell serve. Dug out of the back row by Hansen to the near side, goes long. Berg on the hit, Carlson on the hit. 14-6, West Fargo. West Fargo, one of the big keys to their success tonight has been sustained trips to the service line as it's hit by Bartz. Near side, off the top of the net, and across for a kill, Reagan Carlson. The blockers up front got turned around, had no idea where the ball went. 14-7, West Fargo leads by 7. Fargo North will put Grace Miller into the front row, serving. Emily Skolicki will serve. This one goes across, hit by Schnell. Set to Foul, and a kill for Foul. For Fiakuski. 15-7, quick point inside out for West Fargo, and now will be Chloe Foul. She will be back to serve. Serve received out of the back row. That was Carlson, set to the near side, across on a hit for Miller, and the Packers mishandle it. 15-8. Point for Fargo North. Point out of side out. Evie Berg will go to serve. Front row will be Grace Holm.
Berg serving for Fargo North.
West Fargo leads 2-0, won the first 25-8, the second 25-14. Berg serve, hit by Schnell, an ace. Heavy Berg gets the ace, 15-9, North down by 6. And a whistle coming. It'll be a reserve. Ball made its way onto the court. Mistakenly from a spectator, as the next reserve will come across. Gets tipped by Seymour, picked up by Schnell, cleared by West Fargo, and it's foul. Will get the kill. Or excuse me, Fiakuski will get the kill. 16-9 the score for West Fargo. Allie Holverson will go into the front row. Olivia Soini will serve. Soini's serve started in the back row by Berg, recovered and cleared by Berg. Fiakuski to Soini, teed up, threw on a hit for Olsen. Fargo North responds, comes to the near side. Holm will get it across, dug by Soini. Fiakuski to Schnell, and Schnell across. Fargo North down 2-0, down by 7 here in set 3, looking for a rally as Fargo North sets to Fiakuski, gets it across, played by Bartz. Comes back to Bartz, rather comes to Berg. Berg will get it across. North will set it up left side. Finessed across by Fiakuski. Off the hands of Skalicki and cleared by North. West Fargo tries again, and it gets hit by Bartz, but Bartz gets locked up by Holmes as they both hit the court. And no other teammates can get there. Nice play, though, by Fargo North. Unfortunately, it doesn't result in points. 17-9, they are down, and Soini coming back to serve. Soini's serve. Hit on the near side by Holm. Played by Skalicki, cleared by Holm. Fargo North sets, or West Fargo sets it up. It comes to Alexis Olsen. Olsen down for the kill. 18-9 the score. And we'll get a timeout. Fargo North will step aside. It's high school volleyball on yourliveevent.com.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Going to NESCS, I found out way more than just like sports. I met a lot of people just on my floor, and then different activities you could go to that were on campus. I for sure will look back at all the memories and love it. My name is Grace, and I'm here for my future.
First week of college, I can't tell you how many friends I've made. It's a family, you know what I mean? Like every time I go to a meeting, like everyone knows my name. They're always kind to me. I love it. I can't explain how much I love it here. My name is Junior, and I'm here for my future.
And Olivia Soini serving out of that timeout for West Fargo. They lead 18-9, lead 2-0, and a unforced error. Berg hits it long for Fargo North, 19-9. And West Fargo on pace for a straight set win. Again, it's going to take a big rally for Fargo North. Soini's serve, dug by Holm, back to Holm, and Holm doesn't clear the net, 20-9. Fargo North now in pressure time as Olivia Soini comes back to serve. Fargo North jumped out to a 3-0 lead in the first set, ended up losing 25-8, lost the second 25-14. Hayden Tollefson will rotate in for Fargo North. The serve from Soini comes to Tollefson, bumps it back to Tollefson. She'll get it across, but it's hit on the wrong side of the line for the Spartans, 21-9. That ball was hit out of bounds. Again, a 2-point matchup, meaning the wins count for double. The losses as well will count for double. Soini's serve hit by Tollefson, tracked down by Skalicki, comes to the right side. Miller hits into a block that comes off the hands of Alexis Olsen, 22-9. Fargo North is trailing. Soini's serve hit by Bartz. Comes to Tullifson across, played by Fiakuski. Soini to Fiakuski. Fiakuski across a kill. 23-9 the score. Back to Soini, across. Dug in the back row, bump set, comes to the near side across from North, played by Fiakuski. Soini will set to Fiakuski. Fiakuski gets it off the hands of Skalicki for the kill. 24-9, and now West Fargo is serving for match point. West Fargo looking for that straight set win. Soini's serve. Hit on the near side by Tullifson, a little low. Recovering is Bartz. Clearing across is Dirk. Fiakuski to Soini up front and through on a hit for the Packers. Set will come to the near side. Olsen across, off the hands of Miller. Back to the near side. Bump set will clear for Skalicki. West Fargo looking for the straight set win. Big hit Fiakuski. Hit by Bartz, reeled back in by Berg, cleared across by Skalicki. Started by Schnell, set to Fiakuski. Fiakuski finesses across. The Spartans get a hit. Bartz looking to clear, and Bartz will get it across. Hit by Halverson, cleared by West Fargo. Fargo North will send it right back. Comes to Schnell, to Soini, put down on a hit by Olsen across Fiakuski. This has been a long rally. Fiakuski, the hit, the kill. And that is match point. A straight set win for West Fargo, 25-8, 25-14, 25-9 in this 2-point matchup. We'll step aside. We'll come back to tell you what this 2-point win will do for the Packers and how things are looking for Fargo North. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
If you want help from a firm who has integrity, respect, strives for excellence, and is interested in the benefit of the community, then look no further than Onstead Twitchell Attorneys. Our team of attorneys are dedicated and talented professionals who are committed to improving the lives of their clients and providing custom legal solutions with integrity and excellence. We have offices in West Fargo, Hillsborough, and Castleton, or visit our website at www.onsteadlaw.com.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
Degelman does put the effort and time into their employees by training them.
It's something that you think you couldn't do, but you can actually do it because you were trained to do it.
Once I got my confidence up, now I just feel pride.
I'm very proud to be leading the team that builds the toughest product in the manufacturing and agricultural industry.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
And welcome back here, our post-game show. High school volleyball on YourLiveEvent.com. An EDC 2-point match in West Fargo. A straight set win over Fargo North, 25-8, 25-14, 25-9. Again, a 2-point matchup So what that will do now for the EDC standings right now for West Fargo, they will now be 14-3. Fargo North falls to 9-8. Still waiting for some other scores. Again, it was 2-pointers across the board. Cheyenne at Central, Shanley at Devils Lake, Wahpeton at Red River, and West Fargo at Fargo South at Valley City. So 2-pointers across the board. So we could see some changing in the standings, which again, the EDC tournament is set to begin November 3rd. So teams trying to lock in their spots. I think we can say at least West Fargo is safe from having to play a play-in match right now. Fargo North trying to avoid that playoff match and get right to hosting a quarterfinal matchup. Well, set number 1 saw Fargo North jump out to a 3-0 lead, and then about the middle of the match, it was Fiakuski at the service line, and she was able to sustain that trip and really put West Fargo out in front and establish dominance in that first set. So you look at it was 3-0. West Fargo outscores Fargo North down the stretch 25-5. Second set, it was tied early, but again, strong serving from West Fargo gives them the 25-14 win. And then West Fargo jumping out to an early lead and sustaining that for a 25-9 win in that final set. So now, with just a few matches left in the season, Fargo North after tonight will be at home a week from today to play Grand Forks Central. West Fargo, again, they are as well down to just their final few matches of this season. They will get ready for their next opponent, which will be a road matchup for the West Fargo Packers. And for West Fargo, again, who got this straight set win here tonight in this 2-point matchup. After tonight, they will play Grand Forks Red River. That will be a week from today, and that will be on the road. That will do it for our broadcast here tonight. Joel Morgan reminding of our final score in EDC Volleyball. It is West Fargo over Fargo North in straight sets, 25-8, 25-14, 25-9. You've been watching high school volleyball on YourLiveEvent.com.